In a monumental achievement for Ye's career, he announced a 10-year partnership with Gap, which boosted the brand's stock 40% within hours. He has carried the notion of having a democratic clothing brand for a long time, wanting prices that are within reach and reasonable while still offering the finest craftsmanship of quality garments. Before any product came out, he wanted a spot on the board, and his presidential campaign saw stock drop. Small offerings were given, but a major rollout of pieces came just in time for Donda.
It was always a dream of mine to be at the Gap and to bring the best product possible to the masses. And I always talk to them about doing products for $20, like the best product in the world, designed at the same level of the top fashion houses in the world at $20 for the people.
Their relationship would sour as Ye said that Gap was not fulfilling their contractual duties. On the other side, Adidas and Ye were fighting over control of designs for future drops. This was frustrating Ye, and he was really feeling the tension between him and his collaborators.
And that is exactly the point, because when someone steals this man's ideas, his creations, it's like you're stealing a child. These are all children of his mind, and you've kidnapped them. There are Yeezy-inspired derivatives that are making significant revenue because people can't tell the difference because it's so inspired. If someone stole Stella's designs, you would be extremely upset.
Yeezy and Gap decided to part ways, and Ye went independent to produce Yeezy Season 9. The Adidas deal would soon come to an end as well, but in a far more dramatic fashion.
I can say anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't drop me. Now what?
Adidas dropped that nigga immediately.
And just like that, it was all over, right? Strangely enough, it seems like it was barely the beginning. A revitalization was on the horizon. As Ye kept his nose to the grindstone in exile, he spent a lot of time in Italy, also working on music.
This morning, just a moment, in the morning, you'll be running back to me.
But he was there to revitalize his fashion career. He was 2 months from bankruptcy, but what could possibly be done to keep the Titanic from sinking? It seems that something that the media didn't factor into the cancellation of Ye was his most powerful asset, his fan base. It's hard to strip someone of that.
If I didn't have the various skill sets of music and clothing and a fan base, they would have been able to destroy me.
There are some obvious artists who come to mind that have fan bases that grasp onto them through the most heinous allegations and actions. Ye doesn't scratch the surface when it comes to the level of depravity that fans are willing to put up with, especially when it comes to art. So make of that what you will. It's the loyalty that his fans can offer that keeps his brand alive. It was never in the brand deals, it was in the people. So Ye comes back with his Yeezy Pods, a peculiar new design that seemed to evolve from his almost year-long habit of not wearing shoes. It was clearly right on time when it came to the fashion forecast, as similar products were being pushed by other brands. But it didn't feel like a knockoff, and a radical new choice would make them stand out. The product initially dropped for $200. As far as Yeezy goes, people are used to paying a decent amount of money. So when Ye decided to drop the price of every Yeezy Pod and every other piece of his merch to $20, he started a feeding frenzy. Confident in the power of his brand, he spent $7 million on the most minimalistic Super Bowl ad you can think of.
This Ye, and it's my commercial. And since we spent all the money on the commercial spot, we actually didn't spend any money on the actual commercial. But the idea is, I want you to go to Yeezy.com, YEEZY.com, and I'm gonna write it at the bottom of the screen, and I got some shoes, and that's it.
Ye made $19 million in sales and was saved from bankruptcy. Once again, this is not only a testament to shrewd marketing, it's the result of a fan base's loyalty that has been built off of the success of trustworthy products. Regardless of how the man carries himself in his public and personal life, his products have been tried and true, and that is something that consumers can count on. It seems that as long as he can ensure that care and quality into his work, he might always have a place at the table. To destroy that, he would have to betray his fan base. Nonetheless, a lot can be learned about an artist, even as they navigate the world of commerce. Ye is a living advertisement for whatever he's into. He's garnered a magnetic persona that forces eyes to lock onto everything that he does, but it's still clear that it comes from the place of a purist. That's what makes it stand out, whether you like his products or not. It's clear that Ye puts his heart and soul into these designs. That's why it can be concerning for an artist when facing unfair contracts. An interesting piece of information that was originally reported by the New York Times sheds light on a strangely oppressive termination clause. While at Adidas, Ye would have to possibly lose all his billions if he ever needed a month of mental health or substance abuse rehabilitation.
Let me explain really clear to you guys what's happening with Adidas. It's not only are they putting out fake colorways that are non-approved, they're suing me for $250 million, and they're also not paying me for these shoes that they're putting out that have my name on it. And they're using contract clauses and 50 years of business experience to an artist, one of y'all favorite artists, right in front of y'all in broad daylight.
It will be interesting to see how other companies deal with the Yeezy brand moving forward. He still isn't out of scrutiny, but he is still succeeding.
Without the deals, I guarantee I'm still nigga rich. Shit is fucking ridiculous.